Hey, folks, welcome back to that Mike Lopez Show with your host, ACMike. Listen, over the break or whatever it may have been, season break, summer break, the commercial break, I put a little water in my hair and like a chia pet. Here we go. But it's all for my friends here. Returning guest, actually one of my co-hosts in season one, our inaugural season, which I hope many of you guys and gals got to watch. Got Boogie Nights here. So we got the glasses, got the hair. We got the associate producer, Valerie Feo, my man, Dave Pena. Valerie, welcome to the Mike Lopez Show. Say hello, please.
Thanks so much for having us. You look great, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
My mother would seen you like this.
My mother would be proud.
No, it looks fantastic. That's exactly what you're supposed to look like when you go to Boogie Nights at Tropicana.
There you go. So you heard it, folks. That's the attire. This is what we're going to wear. I got them. I'm going to start selling wigs and glasses and hats and whatnot. So listen, Valerie, we're still into COVID, right? As a club and what's going on in the Tropicana, Atlantic City. Tell us what the vibe was early on, and then what we're into right now.
Okay. Well, we came back with a bang. I mean, the energy was insane. People couldn't wait. We saw a lot of new faces, our regulars that have been, loyal to us since the beginning. Saturdays we hit capacity every Saturday night, and we were so happy to be back, and the energy's still going. So we have a lot to look forward to.
Right, and that's awesome. I see you out there in the crew, out the host and walking the venue. It's a beautiful venue. Then I see this crazy man, and I always like telling this story. When I got out of the Department of Public Safety, a fancy name for the jail, my 25 years when I worked out there, I said, I want to do security, but I don't want to do security where I'm screaming and hollering and all that. Some fun security. I'm living right next door, to the Tropicana at the time. And I go in, and my buddy, Bill Carey, who was the director of security at the time, says, Mike, I got this great job for you. It's this, that, whatever. I said, okay. So I'm working in Boogie Nights. And I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. This guy's walking around with a bigger head than mine, the disco guy head, and Madonna's walking around with Michael Jackson. But then I see this dude with like a shirt unbuttoned and glasses on, and he's got a cool jacket. He looks but he's just all over the place. He's hanging on the DJ. He's standing on the bar, and I was like, I got to go grab this guy and just tell him to settle down. And lo and behold, it's the owner.
it's the manic energy that you have to do a nightclub.
Right. And at that point, I knew that I was in the right place.
You were absolutely in the right place, and it was great to have you working with us too, man. Because, it was. I mean, truthfully, we've been so lucky. We opened up in 2012 at Tropicana, and we've just been plowing right through. And the fans have just been coming back, the generations. I mean, we are the ultimate 70s, 80s, and 90s dance club. And we're so grateful that after coming back from the pandemic, we are actually thriving more than we ever have before. And people are just getting more and more enthusiastic. I think the energy that we create, that's what we try to do, is we try to create a good synergy and energy between the talent, our bartenders, our servers, and the customers. Right. We want to make sure they feel comfortable. They feel like, the truth is everybody comes to Atlantic City because they want to feel like they're on vacation. Right. So we need to, make them, have that great experience, because maybe it's the one time they get out a year and they might come just check into the hotel and they have one night to get away. But luckily for us, we actually have, week to week visitors that come to the club. Right. And that's what we're fortunate about. But we try to give an escapism experience. We try to give a visual experience, an audio experience, and also a customer experience where we have characters. So it's basically Disneyland meets Studio 54. Right. And that's what we've always tried to, accomplish. And we've been so fortunate that customers have come back. They've been extremely loyal. They dress up sometimes even more than we dress up. Right. And so there's a great energy there.
There's no question. It's a great energy. It's lots of fun. It's for all ages. Whenever I go in, I see from 20, 30, 40, 50, and right on up. Yes. And all different kinds, whether it's a suit and tie or a bunch of guys hanging out or young ladies having a good time. And one of the things that, the reason Valerie's here too, I asked the both of you to come on because it's a family. Mm-hmm. You guys, what you do over there, you keep it together. You know what I'm saying? When I mean keep it together, whether it's the bartenders or the security guards or the managers and whatnot and the host. And that means a lot because not only do you know what you're doing, you're working on the same page, Valerie, right? But it's familiarity with each other and being able to, hey, listen, step it up or whatnot. Right. I mean, how does that work? Teamwork.
It's so true. I mean, we are truly a boogie family.
Right.
We have an incredible staff and we have a great time together and we do what we have to do. And the customers see it and they feel it and keeps them coming back.
Right. So let's drop back a little bit, Mr. Pena.
Okay.
And so the idea, where did it come from? How was it derived? And now because we have 4, 3, 5, different
we're doing Boogie Nights all across the country. And
right.
We've been very fortunate, but Atlantic City is the mothership. It's where we created Boogie Nights. And it really comes from, there was a void for couples or people or groups of people that just wanted to go out. Once upon a time, there was only a pocket of maybe the nightclubs were geared to 21 to 24-year-olds or 28-year-olds. And there was a void for, the other demographic as well. And the good thing is Boogie Nights, we never wanted to be an oldies party or anything like that. We're definitely a high energy party. So I think the idea was to just keep the nightclub energy alive, but also, give something, a new experience to people, overload them with like sensory, just give them something over the top. And the cool thing is we now have, younger generation. We have anyone from 21 to whatever age. Right. And sometimes one of the cool things is a lot of families sometimes when their kid is turning 21, they actually have their party at Boogie Nights because everybody could party there under one disco ball on a light up dance floor and have a great time. And it's comfortable, it's exciting, and we try to, really deliver.
Right, and you definitely do deliver. So, Valerie, listen, entertainers, how are they attained? How do you get them? Tell us about some of them, will you, please?
Okay. Well, Dave's really good at finding talent.
I wonder why.
Yeah, he can spot them out, and that is how we found some of our main crew. But they find us as well. We have a Mirror Man, the Boogie Beaver, Mr. Boogie, Mrs. Boogie. We're introducing new characters all the time.
Of course, Roller Girl.
Roller Girl, of course, she's our number one. And yeah, they just become a part of the family, whether we find you or you find us. But we always have a call on our website, boogienightsac.com. If you think you have what it takes, feel free to reach out.
There you go. Listen, I'm going to apply myself right here, folks.
You're hired. You're hired. You know somebody.
You need somebody. So, Dave, listen, tell us about some of the entertainers that come through.
I got to tell you something. The whole point of even being in the nightclub business, for me, the reason I got into this business is I like to be around entertainers and I also like celebrities.
Right.
So we've had Casey and the Sunshine Band come through.
Love 'em.
We've had Lisa come through. My good friend Tiffany always is at the club. We have Randy
Rob
Jones
Bass.
from the Village People, Rob Bass. I mean, it's the coolest. And we've had Cedric the Entertainer performing, hanging out at the club. People are just doing it because they like to be around Boogie Nights. Right. And that's the coolest thing. When you can create an environment where celebrities and the everyday people that are just coming to the club just to have a good time and they can all mingle, it's phenomenal. And it's magic.
Again, that's what it's all about, having a good time, having fun, having magic. Listen, you bring it there all the time. Tropicana, Atlantic City, we love it, whether it's Terry Lutz, Jackie, the others. And hey, shout out to Steve Callender. We miss you.
We miss you, Steve.
And we appreciate everything. We're so glad to be back. We're looking forward to seeing everybody every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Tropicana in Atlantic City. Thank you so much for supporting us. And we're going to continue the party. Let's get it going.
Listen, we're definitely going to have you back. Valerie, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Tell the folks where they can find you, right? And on websites or Facebook pages and whatnot.
Okay. We're Boogie Nights AC on Instagram, Facebook, and our website, boogienightsac.com.
Right. And there you go, folks. And we'll be sure to have this all over this interview. These two will definitely be back. And hopefully we'll be on the floor with Roller Girl and Disco Head. And then maybe I'll shave my head and the real Mike Lopez will be out there. But we're definitely going to have a good time. Listen, great guy, community workers here. They're in the community. They live here in Atlantic City. They're not just business owners. And you see them on boardwalk anytime of the day in the 48 blocks of Atlantic City, and get the Boogie Nights. It's a really good place, really cool place. Besides being good,
thank you so much for saying
cool
that.
Place. I mean, I kid you not. I tell all folks to go out there. Dave, last word. You got 30 seconds.
We have the best customers and loyal customers, and we love them completely. We're extremely loyal to them as well.
Be right back. Live, work, play. Give them your point, guys. You know what's up. We'll be right back.